So this unPersistMyInfo could be called when we log out from our application, and for sure it does not need to have any arguments. And I think we should be naming this ID token instead of token. So we are consistent. And as you could see, we should be using this function inside the enhanced signup form in order to persist our info after being signing up. And you could check right now, if we are signed up, the state changes as usual, and when we refresh the page, this state should persist, as we could see right here. So currently we are successful in persisting our state even after refresh. Now let us clean up these things since we won't be using it. I think we are on the sign up route. We don't need to have any state here. So now let us work on adding a login page, just exactly like we added the sign up page. So inside the forms we could have a folder called login form. We could copy paste these things, and for sure we would need to change a lot of the values. Right now we are seeing that we are copying and pasting the same components, so a better idea is to just have these in different files so that we are able to import them so that we do not have replication. So we could take this thing and add in our folder here a component called error text.js, and just copy paste this and export the error text. And we could also have the same thing for, let us import this error text. We could have the same thing for the default input, so we could take this out and have it here. If we have a folder called UI inputs and add a default input.js, and we could import it right here. We need to do the same thing with the inner form of the sign up. So remove this and add this right here. Okay, great. So let us check how our inner form will be different in the login form. So we wouldn't need to have a name, and we won't need to have a confirmed password, and we do not need to have any error text for the password. So we shouldn't be letting our user while logging in know if this is a legible password or not. So we could just remove this field. And for sure we do not need a